Before we talk about algebra, let's look at these buildings in this picture. If I ask you which building you like the most, somebody would say if you look at the building on the left side of that tallest building in the middle, where the building has a curved top, I like that building the best. Someone would say that on the left hand side there is a curved building, tall curved building, I like that the most. You see, you have to describe and use lot of words to tell me which building you like the best. Instead, if I label all these buildings like this, is this easy to tell which building you like the most? Yes. Now you can easily say that I like building K, or I like building C, or I like building G. It is easy. So what we understand is that if we use letters to represent these buildings, it makes things easy, it makes things simpler. The first lesson is that using letters makes things easy, it makes things simpler and convenient. Therefore, you will see that in algebra, letters like XYZ or PQR or ABC are used all the time. The second thing you will learn in algebra is that solving algebra problems is like solving puzzles, and it's fun. Have you solved a puzzle something like this? Suppose if I say that there is a number, if you add 10 to it, you get 15. What number is that? See, this is an algebra problem. That's what you do in algebra. The same puzzle I have written here using a box. I'm sure you have solved these kind of puzzles. Instead of this box, I can also write a question mark. I can say question mark plus 10 equals 15, and now you find out the answer, the number for this question mark. Instead of this question mark, I can write a letter. Because just now we learned that using letters is easy and convenient. So I can write like this, x plus 10 equals 15. This is algebra. When you write the puzzle like this, that's all algebra is about. You have already used letters in your mathematics. Where did you use it? Area of square. We call the side of a square as S, and we say that area of square is S multiplied by S is equal to S square. What you have done here? You have used a letter to tell area of square. Now this letter S is called as variable. What does variable mean? Variable means something that varies or something that changes. What is changing here? The value of S. The value of S can change. S could be anything. S could be 5 centimeters or 10 centimeters or 50 centimeters. If S is 4 centimeters, the area would be 16 square centimeters. If S is 6, the area would be 36. So the value of S can change. It can vary. So it is called as a variable. Can you think of any other example of a variable? Days in a month. So if I use any letter to represent days in a month, that letter would be a variable. Because some months have 30 days, some months have 31 days, or sometimes it could be 28 or 29. Opposite of a variable is called as a constant. Constant means something that does not change. Can you think of an example? Days in a week. There are always 7 days in a week. That does not change. So number of days in a week is a constant. So this is the first part of algebra. We'll learn more in the second part.